afternoon, good day to one and all, and good evening. Hope you're all doing well. So it's the same day for me as it was yesterday, and to be fair, I haven't really even left this chair, not properly. So I do have a few bits to do this morning. I've got my hangers to open up, which I haven't opened up yet, and just to clear all these dresses up here that I had washed. So once all that's cleared, not only will we get the door back again, but it will feel like we're getting somewhere, won't it? We will. I mean, let's be real, I am actually getting somewhere now, and just these few bits anyway that has to go out to the wardrobe out in the van. Right, yeah, so has he turned my cushion what are you doing to the have you just... What is funny how you've only just done my two, isn't it? I know damn well now you've done that, young man. Have you done that?
No.
And actually it's the wrong way round. When I'm laying there, I like to lay on this one because it's soft. And we'll put that one there. How dare he turn my cushions into diamonds. Right, anyway, first things first, I still haven't gotten into my coat hangers. And on the last video, I was saying, isn't it amazing how 30 coat hangers is in here? Now, if it had been my wooden ones, it would have been 1, 2, 3, 4 coat hangers for the same width. Now, I could use these, for inside the wardrobe, but I'm really not that fussed for inside the wardrobe. I feel like now we're getting a lot of space and stuff like that anyway. And especially now using the Coke ring pulls, that's just a brilliant idea anyway. But for these to be used now, let's say in the, like the suit bags, I'm going to call it a suit bag where you can put a suit into it, or a dress or whatever. Okay, they're nice and slick. Oh, you're going to like these. I think you're going to like these, some of you. Now remember, they are for children. And actually, it's not 30 altogether. It's 50. They're split into 2 piles here. Some of you are going to like these. Let me just quickly open them. I forgot what I was talking about now. So you can get these in all sorts of colours. They did do them in pink, and I thought, oh, pink would be nice. And then I thought, no, my bags are cream, so I'm going to stick with that. Look at that. How lovely is that? Love it. Little hearts on there, look. Isn't they really good for little girls' little clothes? And they do pink. I don't know what other colours. They probably do other colours. And also then they still turn as well. And yeah. So obviously with these being velvety as well, hopefully my dresses won't sort of slip down. Because some of them dresses will, just for the fact that these are small, but I have to have small ones because I've got, on my side of the wardrobe, I've got the electric box at the back, so I can't have your standard long size ones, otherwise my door doesn't close. So that, anyway, that isn't 30 altogether in a row then. 15 though. You imagine, wooden ones, yeah? Right, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You probably get 5, possibly 6 wooden ones for that width, and I've got 15 now. I'm guessing it's 15 because it is in 2 piles. So there we have it. Can't remember the price of those. Don't know, 16, 18 quid, something like that. Right, so my goal now is to... I'll tell you what I did get though. So because I've got all these chains to put on here, you see here, now I didn't want to use this because I thought, well, they're just going to keep coming off, aren't they? So what I was going to do is use the first loop to put that through like that, and then start like that, and then they can't come off, because you know it can come off, and then before you know it, then you've got loads of dresses at the bottom of your bag. So that's what I was going to do. I did see if I could just buy a chain, but I couldn't really get hold of what I wanted. So because if you've just got a bit of chain, it'll do the same job, won't it? So this rate then, I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dresses possibly. Don't know how low I can go on these, on each one of those. Right, yes, so first things first anyway. Also, what came with them though is these like little, I'm guessing they're rubber. Are they to stop? I don't know really, is that, I don't really know what that's for, if I'm totally honest. Is that to stop? No, if I be honest, I don't really know what they're for. I'll look into it a different day. Right, so first things first, let's get some. I'm guessing I'll use... Well, no, I'm not. There ain't 15 small dresses, is there? Right, let me just have a sup of this and I'm going to get up and swap all the hangers on these. That's the first thing. Second thing is to change my battery. So I'm going to place you there. If I put you on the coffee table, you're going to be a little bit low. So I'll just place you there for now. Right. So let's grab a couple of these coat hangers. Don't know, I forgot actually. Don't think I've got enough cedar things now for all these. I will put a couple of cedars on these though, because obviously it's going to be in a bag now, isn't it? Right. So there's no particular order for these at the minute. There will be though. Let's just, if I can just get them on the, oh, look how cute that coat hanger is. Look, you imagine your little girls, or even little boys. I'm not saying a boy can't have these clothes on these either, because that is cute. And they're very flexible as well. They feel like, well, it's obviously plastic, but it doesn't feel like plastic. Right, anyway, they feel sturdy and strong anyway. Just on Amazon. Right, so where should I start with this? No, that don't hook there, does it? Ah, where can I hook these? Right, I'm just going to lay it on the floor. No, I'm not. No, what should I do with these? I'm just going to put it on the chair for now. Why am I making such an ooh-ah? I'll tell you though, by doing this though, it's annoying because they're going to come off the coat hangers, aren't they? Right, where am I putting the spare ones? Well, they're not spare, they're actually down. I took like his tops and stuff off it. Right. That is cute. I love these coat hangers. So I think the first things first really is for me to decide to which dress I'm going to have at the back. Don't suppose it matters really, does it? It's just a matter of getting them on hangers, Mazzy. Put them in the compression bag. And that is true though, innit? I don't know why I'm actually making a fuss about that. Well, I'm not. See, I can get my coat hangers back now as well. See, like this one now. And this one don't have, it just sort of slips off. So I'm hoping with these being velvet that they're not going to slip off. I'll show you the size difference, look. Now, this is a children's, this is an adult's. Now, I couldn't have the adult's one because it was keeping the wardrobe door open because I've got the electric box. So that's why I had to go for children's. So now these ones I think are 5 centimetres bigger than my wooden ones. No, about the same size actually. About the same size. There we have it. I had to be very particular on what I brought. Right, so with these being velvet now, I'm hoping, like with this dress, it will stop the dress from slipping off so much as it was on this one. And yeah, already now I can feel like that's staying on there, if you know what I mean. Whereas that wasn't doing that one, just slipping straight off. Right, I'm going to crack on with these and then we can get them all on the chain and get them into the bag. Sounds like an easy task, doesn't it? But I don't think it's going to be. done my first one, look. So I've got the hook on there. Now I'm going to try and drape the rest of them down. It's difficult to do this. Well, I think it is, at least. Right. Like I said, there's no particular order. Well, there will be. Right. It's good actually, because you can put maybe 2 or 3 dresses on the same link. So I'm going to put 2 dresses on the same link. And hopefully they'll still fit in the bag. And if they don't fit in the bag, then what I'll do is move them up the link and just put them all on the same link. No, that's not right. Not right, I've done it wrong. That's it. Oh. So this last link I'm going to put 3 on. Now all this still might not fit into the bag, mightn't it? There we go. Right, let me just show you a closer up of that now. That's actually a really good idea. I came down on a link, but I've put 2 on that, 2 on that, 2 on that, and 3 on this one, which leaves me 2 more links. I suppose I could have gone higher. Look, I could have put them up there. Actually, never thought of that. I might try and do that. Yeah, I'm going to try and do that. And just like that, I've done that. So that's obviously going to bring them higher and make it a lot more space saving, isn't it? So there we go. There's the bottoms of it there. So I've got to try and just get all that into a bag now. Now this is the bit that's, I think, is sounds easier than what it is. Right. Now, I don't really know how this is going to work. I've got to try and scoop it all inside, haven't I? I think I might have to ask Dan to hold them for me. Scoop them inside. I'm getting there. Right, I think, oh gosh, that one, oh gosh, that's heavy. I need to hang this somewhere. Let's hang it there. I think I might need Dan. Right, so I think all the dresses are fine at the bottom. Brilliant. So let's just do these up. See, now I've got to get this through the hole there, because that's for your, that's actually for the coat hanger. So I've got to do exactly the same now when I get a bigger bag for the longer dresses. And you stick that back up there. Right, so now to make this smaller and crept in a bit, you see what I mean? It's a bit fat, isn't it? Oh, tripping up things. I mean, it's not terribly fat, but I'm now going to sip all this together as well. So hopefully that's going to make it a lot smaller. Right, let's see how that goes. Where's the sip? I think these bags are fantastic. Now the bigger bag now I'm getting is called the extra large, and that's about 15 quid. This is about 10 quid, and then you can get smaller than this as well, just for like little tops or something, which I didn't think would be no good to me. Right, so how does that work then? I can't sip it, can I? Oh, right, okay. Right, okay, so this side is done up, yeah. So the sips will meet either side at the coat hanger. Right, I get that now. Right. Right, I get it, I get it. Right, so there we have it. So that's as flat as that's going to get. That's actually pretty cool. I wish it could have gone flatter, if I'm honest, because I think 2 of these now in my wardrobe will take up quite a lot of room. But yeah, I'm really chuffed with that. So they're all ready, they're all nice and ready to go anytime. Just want a dress. Not just for holidays, you know, if I ever want to wear something nice for a day, then I can, can't I? Oh no, I nearly lost this. Right, a bit of a kerfuffle, but I got there in the end. Yes, well chuffed with that. I've come up with some really good storage solutions. Because you have to, when you live in small spaces, you do have to come up with these things. Let's go and put it in my wardrobe. Right, I have a little assistant with me just to hold the camera for this one. Right, so I'm going to put this in and let's see how much space this is going to take up. You think of what's in this though. That's brilliant. So I do have
not enough room.
A wash basket there that I've got to move out the way. Right, so I'm going to move that out the way first.
Someone did suggest putting that in the shower.
Oh no, get all wet and... Oh no, get all wet and horrible, wouldn't it? And then you're constantly picking up, moving it there and then putting it back, and I don't, it's drive me bonkers. Right, anyway, yeah, come back to me. Do you see this, look? He's measuring up my drawers. Get out of it, get out of it. See, he's looking for storage solutions as well. This is what happens. Anyway, yeah, I do have another 3 of these baskets coming tomorrow, which... Right, anyway, let's carry on with this one. So I have to move the wash basket. So now everything's hanging lovely, as you can see. So this isn't actually taking up a lot of room at all. By the time I've got another one in there as well, my long dresses, which will be this side. I think I've done amazing with that. See, look, that's how much room then I have for that. Obviously the longer one will have to be at the back of the wall, but with that I can't now fit this in there, so this is going to go over that. And then these 2 bags there. It's getting a bit tricky now. I feel like I'm taking the mick with it all now. And also bear in mind, if I did want to get more stuff on there, just swap all the wooden hangers, get some of those velvet ones. The only thing with the velvet ones, like I've said before, I wouldn't chance drying, like, let's say, white t-shirts on them. Don't know, maybe you can, maybe you can. Maybe they allow for that. I don't know. Right. I don't know why my washing's not gone into the bag. It's because one corner of the bag has come off. There we go. Right, let's put this back in there. Now, I didn't want it on Dan's side. That is why I always had it on my side. Just for the fact, you know, his tops are going to be longer and stuff. But anyway, that's fine. It will have to be. Right, so that's fine. That one's got an in. Right, the next thing now I've got to get in. Now, bearing in mind, if we can get rid of the 2 beds under here, then we're going to have an awful lot more storage too, which will mean I'll still hang the dresses, but these then can go under the bed, but they can't at the minute. Right, let's put these in. Now, I don't know if I can possibly lay them flat and get more out of that space there, if you know what I'm saying. Get more out of that space. It was too high up like this, so what I'm going to do is now lay that one flat on top of there as well, and then that will leave that gap there for the longer dresses to go down there. You see, I know what I'm doing. So let's chuck this one on there. So there we have it. I've never been so organised in all my life. Gosh, we've made the right most of the space in here. Now, I do feel a bit bad about this, but there's nothing I can do. Now, if I had a choice, I'd probably put it in the spare room. But it's not something you really want on show either, do you? You don't really want all your, you know, your smellies and your dirty washing all over the place, do you? Right, I'm well chuffed with that. We've actually gotten in there so much stuff. I'm really, really chuffed with that. One day though, I do have to sort this, like I said, that makeup bag. This though, a bit unfortunate if I'll be totally honest, but it'll be fine. Like I said, if we can get stuff under the bed anytime soon, they will go under the bed. So the camera keeps cutting out on me because it's getting too hot, because I haven't stopped filming and talking. So yeah, what I was just saying is, when I can, and if I can ever, I'll get those under the bed and then move that over to my side, because that doesn't bother me, which will allow for Dan's nice tops to drop properly. Or wait till I've got the longer one in there and then swap these back over. I don't know if that will work. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Right, I've got to go. The camera keeps getting too hot and cutting me off. So last but not least, I can at least, although I haven't got the bag, I can at least do the coat hanger business, can't I? And get them all lined up, ready to just slip the body bag on. The dress bag. Right, so I can do that. Right, this one, I weren't sure. I think I'm not going to make no rash decision. If I get rid of it, I will. Let's just get it on a coat hanger for now. Tell you what, right, though, after doing that first batch, and there was some dresses on there, mainly on that one, that I knew would just slip off the coat hangers, and they haven't. These are really good. So just for that purpose, I would highly recommend these. There we go. It's getting hot in here now today. Just opened the window. Not literally hot in the as in outside. Right, so once again I'm just going to crack on with this. I've put all the old ones back, but there's no room now for these ones, so they might have to, I think they might live out in that motorhome anyway. Where's my new, oh there they are. Right, I'm going to crack on with this. Once again, I got the first one ready, so I got the chain on. I'm gonna go, I can't remember if I went through that first loop or this one. I'll go through that one. Right, so I'll just place you there so you can see. And it's just a matter of getting them up. There's no order for these ones. So once again, I'm gonna do two on each loop. There we go. Oh, I'll be glad once this is done. Can move on to a different job. But yeah, I do have to find somewhere now for all these. Oh, it's all my white dresses then, isn't it? I do then have to, I can't remember how many dresses I put on the last one. I think there's a lot more bigger ones than there are small ones, isn't there? They all smell fresh and lovely and clean. So if anything pops up, I've always got a dress there ready to go now, whereas I didn't before because they were in storage. And to be fair, I probably wouldn't have known really where to have got on my hat. Oh no, they were in a suitcase, weren't they? Yeah, now and just go. Right, so as there's one spare dress once again on the last ring, then I'm gonna just do three dresses. Right, there we go, just ready to slip that bag onto that, and that's all done. Right, I just got to tidy up these coat hangers now. I don't really have room for these, so I'm going to just put these straight out into, not even on my little white ones, so I'm just going to put them straight out to the motorhome. Could do with some out there anyway. So I haven't filmed outside here today. It's okay of a day, it's nice and cool. It's a bit breezy. Probably would have got stuff dry, but it's just not, I want to say, a nice day. Oh, right, let's have a look what's going on in here. It's not terrible. Oh, all those power banks need charging. Every single one of those. All this needs ripping off and putting into the wash. I'm even going to do curtains, sofa, chair, covers, everything in here. But not yet. I feel like once I've done with all the washing indoors, I'm going to give it a break from that and do the motorhome a different day. That'll be a task for a different day. So, and also then when I come in, I need to find out, you know, what then I'm going to be putting on here. In there now, I've got a few handbags, just because I've got nowhere really else to put them. But see, the smaller ones, well, I say that actually, the longer ones do fit in this. But I'll just keep mine to myself. To be fair though, if you're ever bringing anything out from the lodge, it's probably gonna come out on a coat hanger anyway, isn't it? Don't know. So probably none of this makes sense. Yeah, it just needs a good freshen up. This all needs stripping. Like I said, I haven't done any of that yet anyway, because my dressing gowns need doing. I've just done the towels. It's not bad. I mean, it's not disgusting. It just needs doing. Oh, right, okay. He's not actually unloaded all of this since we went away, and he's already got a load of coat hangers, which means I'm probably not going to get these in. But I don't know now whether he wants these brought in or not. I don't know what he wants to do. But if he does, he can't bring the coat hangers in with him. Oh, I don't know what, because yeah, these are his clothes he packed to go away. He never got round to wearing. Anyway, I went on Tesco's today because I've got a shop coming on Sunday. And I was looking for a flat sheet. I can't get a decent flat sheet at a decent price. I can get one, but for some reason, if I wanted a fitted one, it's all free delivery, right? Fitted ones are cheaper as well, aren't they? But a flat one, don't get me wrong, I picked up mine in there for cheap, but they're not cheap on the home delivery. They're 23 quid or something, or 26 quid for one sheet, which I wanted to get two because I always double layer this. It's for this bed. And then I had to pay like $3.99 or something like that for postage. That works out a lot, doesn't it? For one fitted sheet would be would work out getting on 30 quid. Nah, go without. Do you know what? I've just thought of an idea. So I must have spent nearly 10 quid, right, on this chain, right, that I just bought for the coat hangers, and I only actually needed 2 long pieces, although it came with 10 long pieces. Now we have loads of this left over. That would have done. We had loads of that left over. That would have done it, wouldn't it? That would have done. That is so irritating. We have literally loads of that. God dang it.